YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my review for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger helmet. I apologize about the extreme lateness of this review. Honestly, it's hard to get Lightning Collection reviews on time, period, because it's hard to tell where they're going to come out first, and usually international people get them first, so you can never be first at these, not that I'm trying, but it's late anyway. And also, I legit forgot that I didn't pre-order this thing. I mean, I thought that I pre-ordered it, but I didn't. But this isn't interesting anybody, so let's just talk about the helmet. So, this will be a relatively efficient review. I say that, now it's going to be 20 minutes. But most of my helmet reviews are mostly the same, as I mostly really dig these things, and I largely have the same points. The only real negative thing I've had to say for the most part about the helmet so far is that I hate that pink can't fit a male head. I think that kind of is stupid, honestly, because there's male pink Rangers, and if you want to wear that, I don't know, I just think that sucked. And there were some inaccuracies with the Draken one, which kind of sucked, but it didn't bother me. But outside of that, most of my opinions on the helmets have been largely the same, including the reviews. You know, you have the same stand. If you haven't seen my reviews before, I kind of have all the same points on the stand. I mean, it's nice you get one, but it's really basic, and the sticker looks kind of cheap. As I've mentioned previously, I preferred the Legacy version. Did I even push this on all the way? Not even all the way. That's how much I care. But anyway, as I mentioned previously, I preferred the Legacy ones because it looked more professional with the plaque on there. Not to mention, it kind of gave them more of a differentiation rather than just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That would have been nice. And then you just put it together by base, tube, and then top. You know, like tube top, get it? That's where the phrase comes from Lightning Collection helmet reviews. And then you have the helmet itself, which I have to say, 99% looks awesome for me. There is a small part of me that when I'm looking at it from a certain angle, it looks slightly squished this way, but it's hard to tell if that's just me, like, trying to find something. Not because I want to, but just it's only in certain angles where I'm like, oh, that looks a little funny, and then I'll turn it and it won't. But it's absolutely nothing that would prevent me from buying this. Like, it's not saying, oh, this is inaccurate by 0.2%. They're trying to kill the brand. It's just saying, sometimes I notice it looks a little bit funny. But for the most part, it looks pretty great. I mean, I'm really happy with these just because I've always wanted really nice looking helmets for my collection. Ever since I started more hardcore collecting years ago, I always wanted some helmets on display for my collection. And back in my day, it was only like prop makers or eBay and stuff, and they were often very expensive or like really expensive, but like not that great looking ones on eBay. So it's kind of awesome to have some more readily available that look honestly pretty great. And I think this one, like I said, outside of that slight, you know, offness I see every now and then, looks really good. I especially really like the blue. I think the blue looks really nice. It's kind of it's like a deeper blue, like a little bit darker, but it's not like dull dark, and it shines really nicely. And it does get the proportions, for the most part, accurate. I think the silver paint looks good. I think that the white outline here really is highlighted well, and it just overall looks really great. I mean, you still got the creeper lips, but hey, that's just Power Rangers. And it's just really nice to have ones of different members of the team, like even though pink doesn't fit you, pink and blue that aren't just your typical red or six ranger. I know people are probably wanting us to get out of mmpr, and I'm looking forward to getting non-mmpr helmets, although admittedly I'm totally fine if they wanted to, like Ranger Slayer or the Omegas after this. But we're only 2 away, as of this recording, from getting the full team, the full core team. I'm really surprised we haven't done green yet. As of this recording, this is being recorded before a Hasbro live stream, and it's probably going to be coming out much later, so I don't know. But anyway, overall, I like the look of the helmet. I think it makes a beautiful display piece in regards to that. Same general quality, where it feels overall pretty solid in terms of quality. It doesn't feel overly cheap, just has a nice feel to it. A little bit light, but not like cheap light. And then obviously, in terms of how it functions, the same as the others. You do have like the clips represented here, and it opens via this kind of magnet aspect, which is kind of controversial amongst some people. I'm mixed on it in the sense that I like the way it feels and functions when I'm just opening it like this, but it is a little bit annoying to deal with when you're putting it on and it doesn't stay on the greatest. So I'll agree with people on that, but personally I only wear them for fun every now and then, and they're mostly for display, and it doesn't bother me. And there is just something satisfying about the way it feels. And when you open it up, you have a little mechanism in here where you just turn this dial to widen it or tighten it depending on your head length, and it'll fit on you pretty nicely. It's not the most comfortable. I feel like the Legacy ones were a little bit more comfortable. And I think there was a recent different helmet I got too that was like, was it a Star Wars one or something that was a little bit more comfortable as well? So it's not the most comfortable. It's probably one of the only other negatives is just it's not the best for wearing, but it's not awful either. And for me, primarily, I like it for display. I'll just cut away real quick to some footage of me being goofy with the helmet on. Alright, you can see we got it on here. And you know, these don't fit the best. I think my beard's probably sticking out a little bit. But that's a personal problem. But they don't fit as cozy as some other helmets, or even the Legacy ones. But it's fine for what it is. You know, the magnets can sometimes come out a little bit, which can be annoying. It's not the best, but, you know, at least I can wear it. Looking at you, Pink.
again.
Now that that's done, overall, like I said, pretty quick and efficient review because my opinion on these are mostly the same. You know, they're not perfect by any means, but I think it's still really great to have a pretty reasonably priced, all things considered, helmet. You know, they are a little bit pricey, but these do often go on sale, for watch out for that. But it's nice to be able to have a helmet for your collection like me that's not interested in getting a prop, like professional one made or anything like that. So if you're a Blue Ranger fan, I definitely recommend it. And I think it's especially a nice one to have right now, as I feel that there's a lot of focus on Billy because of the Once and Always special, so I get a feeling a lot of people are going to be amped up about some Billy merch, so you get yourself this and the Power Lances, which are both cool collectibles. But that's about it for this one, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps, ring that bell, so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.